Hi, this is Anne with Graphic Design How To, and today I'm going to show you how to put multiple business cards on one page in Adobe InDesign and using free online tools. All right, let's get started. Now, I do want to mention that I tried to figure this out in InDesign without using any other tools, and it just really takes a lot of work unless you're doing it with data merge. So if you want to see an easy way to do it with a spreadsheet using InDesign, there will be a video right up here at the top of your screen. But if you already have your business cards made, and they're on like a 1 page per business card document in InDesign, InDesign doesn't have a native way to impose those onto one 8.5 by 11 letter page, for example. This way is the best way that I could figure out. Okay, so I have my document here. I put the bottom part as pink on every alternating page, so it's a little easier to tell what's happening when we export. The first way I want to show you is exporting as a PDF and then doing multiple per page things in Acrobat. And this can work if you're going straight to print from Acrobat, but you cannot print a PDF in Acrobat anymore. You can't save that multi-up layout as a PDF in Acrobat, which is really strange. You used to be able to do that. Anyway, in my document setup, which is under File, I've got bleeds set up down here because I have two colors going off the edge. So they have to go all the way out to this little red line. And to get that red line, this is where your bleeds come in. You'll want 0.125 inches for a business card. We'll say okay. So File, Export. I'll choose Adobe PDF Print and I'll save that. Then first I'll choose Press Quality. I'll come to Marks and Bleeds and I want crop marks. And I also want to use those document bleed settings, which are 0.125 inches. And we'll export that. I'll double click this to open it up in Acrobat. Then I'll go to File, Print. And right here under Page Size and Handling, I can choose Multiple. For pages per sheet, I'll choose 2 by 4. And here is the multiple page layout. Make sure your printer is connected here, and then choose Print. Now before, in your printer list, you used to be able to see Adobe PDF, and you could just click that and make a PDF from this. And then a little later, you could go to Printer here, and then choose PDF down here, and save as PDF. But unfortunately, this is not allowed anymore. So you can only print to your printer from there. Now, if you're on a PC or you're using an older version of Acrobat, saving as a PDF in that way might work for you. But anyway, the other way you can go about this is with a free online tool. And I'm going to use pdfsnake.app. Now, if you decide to use this, make sure everything is perfect because unless you want to make an account, you can only download one every 8 hours. So you just get one chance at this. Okay, so we'll browse to begin. And I'll choose my page with the crop marks, and I'll open that. And over here we have some options. If you have just one card, you'll want to choose Cards. But if you have many cards, you'll want to choose Grid. So I'm going to show you that way. For page order, we'll do Sequential. Make sure Auto Scale is not checked. And then for business cards, we want 4 rows so that we can get 8 on a page. This way, if we cut, say, 15 pages of these, Dan's will always be in the same place, and if we cut them, his will be all together, if that makes sense. Okay, the next step is to download the PDF. So I'll click this download button, and it'll go into my downloads. Okay, so here's the file. And if I bring this into Adobe Illustrator, and hit Command-Y or Control-Y, you can see that you still have all the vector qualities. So using the software did not flatten anything. This is a printable PDF file that you can take somewhere and have printed or printed at your house. And that's it. Now PDF Snake might change the way they do things. And if there's not a version that's free, please let me know and I'll try to find other software and kind of remake this video. Just let me know in the comments section below. All right, please click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it if you want to see more tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.